Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
I'm Robbie Graham, author of Silver Screen Sources, sorting fact from fantasy in Hollywood UFO movies. Cinema has an essential mystical ability to completely detach us from our physical environment and transport us to another, more vivid realm of perception. It's a realm where everything is both illusory and yet strangely real. In film studies, anything that exists within the world of the film is known as diegesis. The cinema screen separates their fictional world from our real world, but actually the diegesis seeps through the screen into our world, into our subconscious. It becomes part of our reality.
But it wasn't a dream. It was a place. And you, and you, and you, and you were there.
Oh,
But you couldn't have been, could you?
well, we dream lots of silly things when we...
No, Aunt Em. This was a real, truly live place.
You know, key to cinema's power is that movies, in their slick, neatly packaged, self-contained way, they serve to narrativize and contextualize the events, debates and processes that constitute our frustratingly non-narrative world. Life rarely makes sense, but movies usually do, and in that we take comfort, and I think therein lies the problem, because movies, no matter how realistic they are in the events they depict, are not real life, of course. They are at best reflections of our reality. They're snapshots of it, simulations of it, and that they're skewed and distorted through the ideological framework of the people who've made them.
It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. What truth?
It's important to state that unidentified flying objects are real, which is to say that they exist independently of cinema and of pop culture more broadly. You know, UFOs have been investigated by governments around the world for more than 6 decades. What the phenomenon represents is open for debate, and various theories have been propounded, from secret military aircraft to natural phenomena, otherworldly intelligences. The point is that even in a world without movies, without cinema, people would continue to report UFOs. People were reporting UFOs and flying saucers specifically long before Hollywood got in on the act. UFO and alien themed movies have consistently been a huge draw at the box office over the years, with numerous films tapping into the UFO subject standing in the top 50 most successful films of all time, including, of course, Avatar, which is currently at the #1 spot. What cinema does, simply by virtue of its inherent power to actualize whatever it depicts, is it encourages a widespread acceptance, not only of the idea that we are not alone in the universe, but also of alien visitation. And cinema most certainly has made UFOs synonymous with extraterrestrials. And this is kind of interesting because even in ufology there are varying theories to account for UFO origins, some of which are more mundane than the ET hypothesis, others more exotic. But in Hollywood it's all about the aliens.
The smartest people on the planet warned us about the possibility of aliens from outer space.
In my extensive research on UFOs and Hollywood, I've found that the stories behind the movies are often far more intriguing than the movies themselves.